I want you to think of the last time you made a decision, no matter how big or small. Keep thinking about that decision. What if there's another
you that exists? One completely identical to you that made the opposite of that choice. What if there were completely different worlds that house things that only you and I could dream of? Yo, I'm Arieis, and I'm here to tell the story of Pokemon Reunion, the Pokemon game that can hopefully answer these questions. We get a brief synopsis on the Pokemon games Red and Blue, and also on parallel universes. Marvel says it's real, so it's right. Whoa. I won't reveal any more during this conference. Mr. Ivris, sir, is it true that you've already attempted to travel between the universes? Sir, please, how do you intend to answer your actions if the government deems your research too dangerous for our world? Mr. Ivris, over here, do you think there's other Pokemon across the universes? This conference is over. So you finally made up your mind. Been looking forward to your arrival. This story, you've all lived it. Some of you a few years ago, and a few moments for others. But now, the time has come. The time has finally come to rewrite this story. So together, let's find out. The story has changed. Not everyone's destiny will be the same. Who knows? Perhaps some of you know who I am. And to those who fear me, to all those who know of my existence, to those who have already lived this story, however different it may be, but also to those who are moving forward into the total unknown. You can't avoid what's about to happen, so bear witness to this new story. And remember, our reunion is drawing near. We wake up to our mom who tells us we're pale, most likely from all that time spent on Mount Silver. We go to talk to Professor Oak, who gives us the Pokédex 2.0 and tells us to head up to Blue's gym. Oh yeah, in this game we play as Red after he became the champion. Just a little TLDR. On the way, we see Pokemon that aren't native to the Kanto region everywhere. Oh, I'm scared. Wait, why is there a Bidoof in the Kanto region? There also seems to be police swarming the region. That's totally not suspicious. The gym door seems to be locked, but outside the gym, there looks to be some Redditor who got his shiny stolen. You're right, some creep stole my rare Pokemon. It was shiny and I want it back. This is just not an only thing either. It was a Clefairy. You're gonna have to do something, aren't you? Be quiet, I've warned my colleagues. If anyone's matching his description, we'll catch him right away. And it's my rarest Pokemon. It took me over 20 hours and I haven't even slept yet. Can you imagine that? Yeah, well, no one's asking you to spend 20 hours looking for a Pokemon. Either way, I'll keep you posted. No. You will keep formed in real time. I'm not going anywhere. But wait, you could be so helpful. You're totally awesome and way more useful than the cops around here. Excuse me, do you want to end up at the station? I'm about to help you with your theft story. I should be patrolling the city. Yeah, but this is Red. I'm sure he'll be able to take care of those thieving bastards. So what do I do? Bah. You stay here in case that you have any news. That way we can nail this guy and put him into hard labor. We'll come back to that later. We head up to Route 22 to find this dude who apparently got his ass handed to him at the Pokemon League. Oh yeah, and also a portal that is literally tearing space and time itself. And like the definitely sane 12-year-old that we are, we enter the portal. Hello, loser. Look at that, did you change your clothes before getting here? Didn't realize it until now, but you put on a few inches too. Anyway, been waiting for a long time for you, Red. My rival should be strong and keep me sharp. I looked over all for the most powerful Pokemon. I created the ultimate team against Pokemon. It amazes you, doesn't it? I'm the one true master. Do you know what that means? I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. No! Impossible! We fought Blue at the Pokemon League and got teleported back? We decided to head back to the gym to find it open. To find Blue acting as his usual self. What do you mean you saw me at the Pokemon League earlier? I haven't moved since here. What are you talking about? Are you hallucinating? Is the cold of Mount Silver getting to your head? What is actually going on? Pokemon in the Kanto region that shouldn't be here, police seemingly taking over the region, and the damn gaping hole in reality itself? Some crucial information was being kept from us. Something that was very much important. After the battle, we get forwarded some information from a man named Looker, who would really like to see us. Maybe he holds the secrets to everything, and might be able to shine some light on that weird dream of ours. We also finally found the thief that stole the shiny Clefable, but
Let go of me, I'll smash your face in, I'll tell you. You don't know who I am. Never fear. I've recently heard of thefts from all over the region, but today you're in luck, for I am the great Masquerade. I've come to lend you a hand. You see, I'm quite talented in the magical arts, and thank you for noticing the officer. Let me show you what a true illusionist is capable of. I'm going to give you a little demonstration of my powers. Prepare to be amazed. Abracadabra. Hold on. No, not you, Kadabra. I was just re-inciting the... Alright, Kadabra, I'll give you a chance. Behold, teleport this criminal straight into prison! Go ahead, dear assistant, use teleport. Kadabra. That was a fucking cop. Ah, gosh. Kadabra seems to have misunderstood my intent. Oh, you bitch. Looks cut out for me. Never a dull moment. He's gone north of here, hasn't he? Yeah. You're going the wrong way.
Anyway, we finally track down the thief again in the forest.
Bro. I'm still lost them. Can't be. Why are you fools still following me? Leave me alone. I just want to sell his crummy Pokemon and make a few bucks, okay? So don't worry, everything will be fine. There, rascal.
Oh my god, he's back.
Oh, gosh. The wild Pokemon attacked me. That clown again. Is this a joke? Well, it's an impressive Pokemon. Can't run away from this fight. Is it legal to assault someone in the middle of a battle? Great. This dude. Oh my god. Holy I'm getting tired of this dude. Oh my god. That voice. It can't be. Not him. Ah! Can you please go?
He killed the thug and the Clefairy and replaced it with a Ditto. I am so done with this.
You look annoyed. Haha, yes. There's nothing but bug catchers here. Did I just punch him? Oh my god! I just punched a kid! Oh my god!
Just then, we were attacked in a forest by a rogue Buzzwole that came out of those strange portals. It retreated upon defeat, but I guess we can add that to the growing list of bad shit insane things going on. Later in the forest, we encounter a couple weirdos named the Karasu Gang, whose goals are pretty noble, but really they end up just being another obstacle in our path. We finally make it out of that goddamn forest and end up Pewter City. We decide to pass some time by battling Brock, who seems to have gotten a lot stronger. But finally, we have made it to Cerulean City to find a new building here, which is the International Police Station. In the station, we meet Looker, who seems to know something about this. He requests that we go down to the basement to talk. In the basement, he explains everything that's going on. All over the region, there exist many Pokemon that shouldn't exist. And it's all because of the ultra wormholes scattered across the region. Them constantly opening and closing is the cause of all this. Looker has deployed all of the police force to protect the towns in case a powerful Pokemon, like the Buzzwole we saw in the forest, comes and attacks them. The Elite Four and gym leaders are also aware of this situation. However, the normal everyday cop that we've seen infesting the region haven't been informed. Now to the ultra wormholes themselves. They're a one-way trip, meaning you go through one until certain conditions have been met before a portal back appears. He also gives us a badge recognizing us as a part of the Dimensional Squad, or D Squad for short. Now that we're up to speed on the lore, we're instructed to hit the Nugget Bridge where the next Ultra Wormhole is located. You must be the famous Red everyone's talking about. Looker told us you were coming. Are you ready? We'll let you borrow an Ultra Wormhole. Are you well prepared? Best I can be. We're randomly placed in Spikemuth, the town in the Galar region, and meet a very interesting person. Just got dumped by my girlfriend for a new guy, but that's okay. Dude, I swear to God. In an event that this had to happen to make me stronger, we call it a canon event.
If you never played Sword and Shield, Team Yell runs this entire town.
And this town only gets weirder because you could just lie to people to not fight them. Except for this guy. Look at that damn hat you got on you. You're pitiful. You make me want to mingle. Aren't you gonna say anything? You're gonna worship me stupidly now. Do you... Yo, whoa! Maybe next time. We make it through all the grunts to find the leader, Marnie. Even though we want answers, we got Pokemon thrown in our face, and you know what that means!
We heard an explosion coming from outside, so we rushed over to the entrance. But these random-ass gooners stopped us and assaulted us, so I dealt with them appropriately. Outside,
Marnie asks us to beat up the 3 Dynamaxing Pokemon, and we do just that. We meet Marnie at the beach, where we see a very familiar distortion. our ticket home.
What the hell is this? It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. You're a trainer without a Dynamax band. You clearly don't know your way around. What's this thing for? You won't tell, will you? May this have your first name? Red? Funny name, but okay, Red. If you know what this thing is for, I won't take up too much of your time asking questions. Thanks for the help, Red. Hope we'll meet again.
After a successful mission, we inform Looker on the lore and receive our second mission as well. Making it to the second portal, we enter... Oh no, we're in Sinnoh. We need to trek through the snowstorm before we encounter the Weebs, otherwise known as Team Galactic. After defeating them, we see Commander Juniper, who was talking too much about some new guy. But we wiped the floor with her as well. We made our way back to the portal and found someone strange.
Hey, real quick, I would just like to ask if you could subscribe to the channel. This video took literal months and it would help out so much. Anyway, back to the video.
You seem fascinated by this thing as I am. Huh? You don't have anything else to do? To tell you the truth, I had an appointment with the customer here, but they don't seem to have arrived yet. I guess I'll go back to my training at Mount Hoenn, but I'm intrigued by this thing. Are you still here? Sorry, my mind was immersed by the cards. I've always tried to read the future through them. It's like superstitious, if you know what I mean. The Judgment card. It signifies awakening, vocation, or a given mission. Are these those cards that, you know, like, that they bring, that, like, kids will bring to school and stuff? And then for some reason, whenever they come and to me and like read my palm, like do that palm reading shit, it'll always say I'll die at a very young age. Are they right? Is this gonna tell me that I'm gonna die at a very young age? Well then, you don't want to say something? Maybe I should make you talk. What do you think? Ha! You don't really have a choice, do you? Prove me that we didn't meet by chance.
After beating him, he made some weird remark. Something about her. But who cares? It's reward time! He also gives us our next mission, which is on Route 9. We make our way up Route 9, and this is where I have to say one of my favorite parts about Pokemon Reunion. The art style is just so damn pretty. There's so many little things, like the birds flying over the region, or this cute Persian sleeping on the rocks. The attention to detail in this game is honestly insane, and it deserves the biggest applause for the team. Before we can make it to the Ultra Wormhole, we encounter Xurkitree, and yeah, this shit was hard. On the other side, we reach Aether. After snooping around, we decided to head into the garden. You can feel the atmosphere changing. Something seems to be approaching. No. Oh my god. Okay, we might be a little cooked. What type is Nihilego? I don't know my Ultra Beast types. I never played Rock and Poison type. Ground and Psychic types. Ooh, we need a ground. Earthquake is super effective then. Like 4 times effective. Oh, fuck you. The facility, however, has seemed to be robbed and all the employees turned on us. We need to find who's truly behind it. The employees sort of act like grunts of Aether Paradise. We had to beat up a couple grunts, literally, and made our way to the computer to turn on the teleporters. What are you doing here? I thought I was the only one wandering around here. No matter. I don't have time to procrastinate. You must be another one of those idiots mothers must have hired. Get rid of you quickly, and then I'll find Lily. Your timing is perfect. I've actually picked up some stuff to make Soul Valley more efficient, so beware. Oh my god, I don't have Pokemon I can't heal. Holy shit. This is where my dignity goes to die. The fight against Gladion was hard. If you haven't figured it out yet, Pokemon Reunion isn't the normal level up your Pokemon game. We start out at level 80, so it's more of a game of strategy. However, I realized with my current team, there's absolutely no way I can defeat Gladion. Somewhat luckily for me, Blissey's happened to appear on Route 9. After 30 minutes of this, I got bored and decided to do it again. Alright. Now we're way more powerful. What? Oh my god. Calm Mind is the worst thing for that stupid Porygon to have. Oh yay, back to the grind. Yeah, at this point I was so brain dead I just turned on a movie. And, this happened. What the fuck? Oh my god, bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was just watching the Lego movie, bro. And you wanna know what's funny? After that, I forgot to save. So, bye, Shiny. Oh shit, it crashed. No, it crashed. Wait, no. I didn't save. Oh, it's gone. Well, whoopsies. Hope to God. Yes, you used it, but you crit. Okay. You got paralyzed. We win! Yeah! Fuck you! You ain't got shit. You ain't got shit, Gladion.
Oh, I might have lost you 15 times, but I came back. I came back every time. I grind. Oh my god. That took me an hour and a half.
After relishing in my victory, we went down to the storage room to find those same grunts that challenged us outside of Spikemuth. Who are these people? I feel like we're about to get answers. But first we have to beat up Guzma because Team Skull is here for some reason. And believe me, after losing to Gladion so many times, this was amazing. We take the elevator to find ourselves more of those grunts, Lucamine, and another person.
We're very sorry to show our teeth like this, dear President Lucamine, but it seems that we still haven't received any news about our offer. And that gives you the right to thwart my plans and take away the key to my beloved Ultra Beasts. I cannot tolerate this. You've come to arrest my men? Curious, but we're not doing anything wrong. Just a few, let's say, hectic negotiations. Business is business, isn't it, dear President? After all, you're powerless now that I've beaten you to a punch. There's nothing to lose by waiting. You're a monster. Coming in here and ruining my plans like this? Oh, a monster? But dear President, you've got things backwards. Isn't it you who disowned your own family for your folly in seizing the power of the Ultra Beasts? Wasn't it your stupidity that led to your downfall? I saved your life by doing this. Now that I've stolen your only asset, you're useless. Your madness has caused you nothing but loneliness and sadness anyway. I've been doing a little bit of research on you, you know. You thought you disowned your family, but the truth is, they got rid of you. Whether it's your husband, your son, or daughter, it's time to open your eyes a little. You're deplorable, dear President, and now alone in the world. How does it feel that you have sacrificed your family for nothing in the end? Damn! Well, it's always the same. People are incapable of accepting the truth, but you'll thank me later. This Cosmog is now under the control of Team Kronos. We'll put it to good use, I guarantee it. Fortunately, you don't have the capability to decide anything, little man. You look like you want to fight. It's all the same. No problem at all. I'm going to show you right here now that you're not strong enough to take me, Goliath, commander of Team Kronos. Team Kronos, huh?
Oh, this mission, I swear. But instead of doing the responsible thing and grinding this out, I just threw shit at the wall before something stuck.
Yo! Yo! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, listen to me, little man. This isn't the last time you'll triumph over me. I will give you a warning. The next time you stand up to me, I swear to exterminate you. On that note, it's time for me to leave.
We head outside and reunite Lily with her mother. However, Team Kronos still won in the end. They managed to get Cosmog, and just on cue, Way Home shows itself. We were about to report to Looker, but...
Just a moment. Who are you? That energy you give off. So my device was right. Tell me something. Are you aware of what you're doing? I imagine you're aware of the risks involved. In any case, let me warn you. Traveling between dimensions as you do, it requires extreme knowledge of the multiverse without forgetting its fundamental notions. Every trip you take, the slightest event you modify, the slightest action in a universe not your own, the consequences can be serious. I'll let this one go, but I strongly advise you against continuing your little interdimensional journeys. Although, strangely enough, it would appear that your latest actions have led to a little influence on other dimensions. As for the time being, the next time you travel to another universe without permission, or some I might have to be a lot more persuasive in order to stop you. Did we just get threatened?
We have so many questions unanswered. Who is Team Kronos? Why is that same man who gave the famous speech on interdimensional travel threatening us? And most importantly, who is that figure who told us about our fate? We need answers, but unfortunately, Looker is just as clueless. However, a third person enters the scene. Basil, who is another member of the D Squad, who mentions a you-know-who? No idea what that is. Looker tells us our next mission is on Route 6 in Saffron City. We make it to Saffron City and make a pit stop at the train station.
They're always late. It's crazy. 84 Pokédollars a month for such a bad service.
Is 84 Pokédollars really that bad? I don't mean to be a guy here, but your symbol is literally the Japanese yen. Like, close to that. And 84 yen in, like, US dollars is like, hold on, 55 cents. You guys are paying 55 cents a month. What kind of service do you expect?
We also catch a Togetic that we named William. Oh yeah, 2 things. 1, I've caught other Pokemon up until this point, but they're not really important. And the naming scheme I went was FNAF characters, so
Do I even want to know? Aha! Your timing is perfect, dear Red. Seeing you enjoying my shows more and more, I hereby appoint you to the president of my fan club, the Mascafans. My prodigious Tajin has appeared with this Machamp, who is rather clever at acting irritable for some reason. Now I've got an answer. It's my duty to show him who's in charge. And for that, I'm gonna need an item worthy of the name. A Poke Whip. Step aside, have at thee. Come on, Machamp, it's time for you to calm down. Machamp grabbed the Poke Whip. Gosh, he's a feisty one. Quickly, help me take him down right away. Quack! Machamp brilliantly reversed the situation.
anyway, we make it to the... I'm just gonna grind for a bit. Oh, and while grinding, I found a shiny stone and evolved William. I also took on the fighting dojo to get some more money and XP, considering I've been struggling with the two this whole entire game. After all this, we finally enter the wormhole. Judging from the aqua grunts infesting this mountain, we're in Hoenn. After burning the grunts alive, we make it to Archie, who has just revived Kyogre.
A trainer in this place? I'm quite surprised. How'd you manage to follow us? Finally reached my goal, and you're looking at an central Pokemon, Kyogre. There's absolutely nothing stopping me from controlling its power. Not even a brat like you. If you're gonna stop me, I'm curious to see how you'll do it. Second try. Oh yeah, I have to admit you're strong, but there's no doubt about it. Haha, yes, even if you've beaten me, it's already too late. It will allow me to control Kyogre. Archie. Shelly, what's the matter with you? Why do you look so worried? It's got nothing to do with that, Archie. I just got a call from the Weather Institute. That's where I started researching Kyogre. They've recently got the results of the calculations I left from running. Archie, this world we dreamed of, Kyogre won't be able to give it to us. Its strength exceeds all our expectations. If you want to wake it up, Hoenn won't survive. We'll all be swallowed up. What has got into you, Shelly? Do you realize the sacrifices we've had to make to get this far? Don't tell me you're scared of it because of some simple calculations. Don't be so naive. Thanks to this orb, Kyogre will obey my every command. And if he has to destroy the Hoenn region, so be it! I'm certainly not going to back down now. Archie, don't! Destroy this corrupt world and establish the reign of Team Aqua. Archie here. What's going on, Matt? Yes, Kyogre is free, so how's it looking out there? Huh? A torrential downpour? Giant whirlpools in the ocean? All of Hoenn is underwater? Well, that was the point. What do you mean, more than we expected? What's going on? I warned you, Archie, but you wouldn't listen. It's all over now. This is a catastrophe.
Indeed, it is a catastrophe.
Steven Stone, Hoenn's league champion. We've met before. On several occasions, I've managed to keep our little team at bay, but this time you've crossed the line, Team Aqua. Witness your mistakes now. I suppose you're the only one. You're the one who managed to beat Archie. From the look on his face, I say he had a rough time. Otherwise, he would have attacked me with his Pokemon by now.
Steven Stone asks for our aid in calming down the legendary beast, for which we agree. However, Steven reveals that Groudon has also been awakened, making our job 5 times more difficult. Steven flies us to Zootopolis in order to make a plan. Steven's plan in a nutshell is 3 different groups. The first will be the 7 gym leaders and Wallace's apprentice Hoenn. They will slow down Groudon. The second group will consist of Wallace and the Elite 4. They will slow down Kyogre. And the third and final group is Steven and myself. We will be at Sky Pillar attempting to awaken the third beast, Rayquaza, in order to neutralize the 2 titans. We make it to Sky Pillar and begin scanning the tall tower. And at the top of the tower, we see someone we don't know.
I'm afraid you're too late. What do you mean by that? You're probably talking about Rayquaza. Let's just say he's no longer a part of this universe. What does that mean? I don't understand. Did you defeat Rayquaza? Don't be ridiculous. Although I have considerable power, I'm not foolish enough to take on a creature of this caliber. I've just sent him to a world where he can unleash his wrath in peace. Another dimension? What are you talking about? I don't understand. You mean there's other dimensions? You're perceptive, dear champion. I advise you to keep this information to yourself. It would be foolish to spread panic in your beautiful region. Although, in a few hours' time, I think she'll be at the mercy of the other 2 legendary creatures. I'll take care of him. It's all his fault. Leave it to me. It's my duty as a champion. Metagross. There's no need to get carried away, dear champion. You don't stand a chance. You said you should save your strength to stop the 2 creatures threatening your beautiful region. Enough! That's enough! Metagross, Meteor Mash! It's no use. Metagross? Impossible. Not even in a single blow? Didn't I tell you, dear champion? There's no point in fighting here. Especially in a place so sacred to your region. David. Champion, I'd take care of these two. When you're finished with them, don't hang around here too long. This region's likely going to be a playground of two super-powered monsters. Dear champion, it's always been a pleasure. Trainer, Red, right? I've already heard what you've been up to. This should put an end to it for good. With that, allow me to withdraw. Why? Why are you doing this? Why, you ask? That's obvious. Because it's what Master Spectra wants, that's all. But seeing like you like this makes me very sad. I refuse to abandon your fate. I, David, plead to end your suffering. Allow me. Red, watch out. What? How is this all ending my suffering? What?
This man. Something is just so familiar, yet so different about him. The man he sends to end us name drops a person named Master Spectra, surely the leader of Team Kronos. He then challenges us to a battle, where I totally win. Saved by the plot, heh. We decide to regroup at Sootopolis. The two of us decide that we need to neutralize the legend ourselves, so we make our way to Route 127. We failed. At least, I failed, not Red. I lost miserably and I blame myself, and now it seems there's nothing that can save us between these two Pokemon. I'm incapable of protecting my region. Steven, look at me.
Oh, shit. That got through your mind, didn't it? You whine like a child while your friends are putting their lives at risk for this region. It's all up to us, not just you, to protect Hoenn. Stop thinking you're responsible for Hoenn alone. All I ever did was worry about you. When in the end, you're just as strong as I am. Even stronger. Let's go. Together we can defeat Kyogre. Kyogre, I urge you to stop this madness. If I have to fight you, so be it. I will show no restraint. I am your master, and I am the one who woke you up. Then obey me and hurry up. It's going to attack. Watch out. Kyogre, you will blame me. You're Archie, no. What is...
We now stand face to face with Kyogre.
Damn, that was quick.
After neutralizing him, we head to the other leaders and neutralize Groudon.
I tried to face it alone, but I managed to defeat my whole team. You're the only one that left now. Go for it. Give me your all. I'm counting on you.
Once the two go down, we head back to Sootopolis. With our community service hours done, we get gifted a Swampert that I named Bonnie. Then we head back to our world, and of course I report on the lore to Looker. Or I would've.
Just a moment.
I'm intrigued. How do you get past the security around the perimeter? A few minutes ago, there was nobody there. Aren't you the famous Red champion of the region? Never expected to meet such a celebrity. That doesn't explain it. Why are you wearing one of those damn badges worn by the incompetent policeman? My name is Vincent. You can think of me as just a passerby. To tell you the truth, I didn't really understand why almost the entire region found itself confined without being able to access the routes. Perhaps there's something they don't want the public to know. You can be sure I'll get to the bottom of it. I haven't yet found any potential reasons to force this confinement in the unexpected appearance of Pokemon from other regions, but I'm guessing it's serious enough for the police to keep it from us. I've heard that Looker, the head of the International Police, is on the case. I don't feel comfortable leaving such a business to such incompetence. Anyway, you look suspicious. I'm willing to bet you know a lot more than you're letting on. But no matter. I'll continue my research on my own. Who knows? If luck will smile on me again. By the way, I don't remember any rain falling in the area recently. You have what it takes to dry off, I hope. Would be ashamed to catch a cold. A legend like you. Anyway, let's just ignore that to get some movement, baby! Hell yeah! Oh yeah, the plant lady is also sad, so we need to go to her gym to find out why. But first, it's time for some gambling. Never mind. So, to sum it up, I'm often a victim of hummingbirds, meaning guys who always forget everything. Or, no. Anyway, I like to say, consider it as such. Okay, whatever that means. Now, a running gag in this game is the plants. Each building has a different dialogue box for them, including this one. Okay, I'm on vacation. Why? Why did she have to bring her brother? Dude, get your head out of horny jail, bro. Like, get your head out of horny jail. A plant that won't reproduce tonight. I'll try to explain calmly what happened. A challenger showed up at the gym a few hours ago and then challenged me to a fight. So far, nothing too surprising, you might say. Well, he seemed quite expressive in the way that he spoke, and provocative. Top of that, he used a Pokemon. Quite bizarre. I know it might sound crazy to you, but the Pokemon had abilities to use attacks they couldn't normally learn. It was really impressive and terrifying at the same time.
But what worries the most is the speech he gave me at the end of our fight. After humiliating me in combat, he took the liberty of spitting on my honor as a gym leader and criticized the Pokemon League. I've never received so much hate from a trainer. He wouldn't even accept my badge. He just threw it at me.
So apparently this was all a false alarm, but we should take note of some of the things that she said, just in case. However, as we're leaving, Looker lets us know that the person that found us returning from the Ultra Wormhole was located.
There you are. Our paths cross again. What took you so long? Tell me, Red. Seems Looker took his time to give you my position. After all, I did this on purpose to make sure this would quickly reach his ears. No matter what, I'm in the middle of a game. What do you want from me? Assault on a gym leader? No, I didn't do that. I'm not interested in battling, nor challenging gyms. I'm only interested in gambling. Sorry, I'm not your man. However, I do have information that might interest you, or dear Looker.
The dude basically tells us that we should go check out Silph Co. For all of you not familiar with Silph Co, it is basically an 11-story building in Saffron City with 31 individual battles. I can barely make it through one. I really thought I'd never see the day I return to this damn building, but here we are. The scientist guarding the gate's Pokemon was level 96. This is my team, but with straight luck, I won. Now, a normal person would take a look back and decide, hey, maybe it's time I should go grind on those Blissies again. Maybe watch a whole nother movie again. But no, not me, goddammit, I win it anyway. I was lucky to find out that there's only 7 floors instead of 11. But on the other hand, everything is level 99 in here?
Yeah, it's over.
But despite that, I pushed on with straight luck getting through this place. I made it up the endless floors to find a teleporter that actually worked.
Getting impatient. Waiting for you to crawl around the lab was quite entertaining. I don't like to be disturbed, to tell you the truth, so I take precautions. But no matter. You allowed me to get this far, it's because I wanted you to. I had something I wanted to try. I wanted to check that my latest adjustments are correct. What, am I the challenger who showed up at the Cerulean gym? I have no desire to take part in their little masquerade with their silly gym challenge. Well, yes, it was me. I needed information. Something for a test. I didn't have anything else on hand. With the Saffron City gym closed, I had to make do. Red, the so-called master, will tell you I don't have a single ounce of respect for you. You're decorated with badges and titles of kind, so what? What makes you an exceptional trainer? I'll tell you what. You're a fraud. Every competitor in the world embarked on an idiotic challenge, and I can assure you that half of the gym leaders in the Elite Four would be out of a job by now. Do you think you deserve your title? Do you think having a simple title champion makes you more valuable than other trainers? Let me prove that to you. Yeah, there was no match. I literally scoured the region to find more rare candies. I'm just gonna grind.
Okay, it took me legitimately 2.5 hours to get every single Pokemon up to this level, but yeah, we're finally done. Oh my god, that took so long. I never want to grind again. You don't understand. I am like completely way more powered up now, so I feel like I max potion here. Got it. Perfect, I was able to gather so much more information than I needed. Although you're nothing exceptional as a trainer, I recognize you have some potential. You allow me to push my testing to my limit. That's exactly what I needed. Now get out of here. I don't like to be disturbed while I'm working.
I bet that won't backfire later, giving them exactly what they want. And of course, because rest doesn't exist for the working class. God damn, wait, what is that actually? I actually wrote that. I do not remember writing that. There's another portal that appeared outside Celadon. But before we go in, this entire game I've been struggling for money. Legit, I've been spending it on whatever I can because I keep losing so much. Finally, I turn on my brain and bought the TM for payday. I am smart, I swear. But now we head to the portal outside Celadon.
Alright, so you decided to ignore my recommendations. To be honest, I knew deep down that I was going to have to stop you by force sooner or later. First, I think you deserve an explanation. Please follow me away from these eavesdroppers.
The man reveals himself to be Everett, a person not from this universe, which is evidenced by the Pokemon that he has. Actually, every single Pokemon is what's called a lost Pokemon. These were officially scrapped designs by Game Freak when making the Pokemon games. After a quick stop at the Pokemon Center and some money grinding, we enter the wormhole. We got teleported to Team Plasma's hideout. We completely raided the whole place and came across 2 grunts holding up the way. This dude named Hugh helped us beat both of them up, which was very much needed because my team was fucked. We switched on the generator and turned on the teleportation pad. We also found this key that I totally didn't write down. It turned out to be the key to Getz's office. We then make it to the main room where we see Colress. After he takes us to the chasm, we meet up with 2 more people. Now, I've never played Black and White, nor heard anything about the story, so I guess just watch this. Well then, hybrid creature with the face of a man, you thought you could save the world, but no more. It is finished. See for yourself. Thanks to you, I was able to absorb the strength of Reshiram that Put yourself brought. Nothing can save you now. Did you come to save Kyurem and Reshiram? Enough. I don't care who that runt is. I'm gonna make both of you disappear at the exact same time. Kyurem, take care of them. No, give me back the splicer. I'm gonna get you out of here, my friend. Hang in there. It can't be. Impossible. After all that effort, all that time. I hope to use you. You're a vile creature. You disgust me. Trying to act like a human when you're a monster. I hate you with every fiber of my being. And yet, it's you I must call Father. Oh shit. Never use that word in my presence again. I can't accept what you're doing to the Pokemon. They're incredible companions that we have to live with. They feel our joys, our fears, our anxieties. And I know that deep down, you appreciate them too. Never. Do you hear me? I never feel that way. I hate Pokemon as much as I hate you. Oh my god. What the fuck happened in Black and White? Wait, what? You're all just tools for my domination. Nothing else. I can imagine. But I love this region. I love Pokemon in general. I love people who live in harmony with these creatures. And thanks to the Unova region, that I've been able to learn so much about Pokemon. I certainly won't let you destroy it. This is my world now. And I want to ensure harmony between human and Pokemon. Quiet, you disgusting monster. You have no right to speak. You're just an error in the equation. A simple stranger to whom no one should pay any attention. Your very existence is an anomaly. Thanks for your help. I don't know your name. Could you give it to me? Red. See, a pleasure to meet you, Red. You can call me N. I had the situation under control, thanks to you. You seem to be coming from the exit of the chasm. Huh? Do you have to go already? I see. I won't ask any more questions than that. Go ahead. I'll take care of Getz's. It's my duty as a human. Also, as a son. It was a shock, to say the least. But we leave N to deal with his father and head home to Kanto. We report back to Looker where a new person enters the scene. Lilith. I now have access to Lavender Town, and usually when I get access, I explore the whole place. And, well, she's watching us. Save us. Save us. Save us. Save me. Dear Queen. What the fuck? Like, your chances of... I head up into the tower to find the Pokemon I'm looking for. But... oh my god, no. Surprised to see me? I'm very happy to find you here, dear Red. This place excludes virtues. So generous. It is my goodness. But never mind that. Today, I'm offering you another one of my famous challenges. I blocked up our access to the upper floor with my mystical power. I won't disappear until you find me among all the graves. Gosh. You found me. I'm stunned by such discernment. I have to admit you have some talent, and... hey you, desecrating graves is punishable by imprisonment and moral prejudice. That's why I have a problem with superstition. Anyway, meet me by the stairs to the left, trainer. Please don't give me more of your damn coins. What's up? Took you a while to get here. A problem with the orientation? Anyway, here's your next challenge. You have to measure yourself against me again. Gotta say, the women from earlier seem to have tipped off the authorities, and they'll be here any minute. Let's make haste. I have to say, I'm relatively exhausted with all this negative energy. One of the 7 colors will present itself in the near future here to reflect, and very soon this color could be destined to disappear. Hell, another one of those visions. What is happening? Dear Red, we'll be seeing each other again, and in the meantime I'll be offering more surprising tricks. Here's your reward. Shadow Ball. Cleanse tag. Oh my god, I don't want more. This weird prophecy from the Masquerade, the house. But anyways, I find what I'm looking for and name it Foxy. But after getting ultra distracted again, I head to the site and Jesus H.
Apologies for being late. This is where the next mission will take place. First of all, I'd like to face you if possible. I'd like to gauge your current level. It's always useful to know the group's potential before setting off on a mission. Don't worry, I'll hear your team after the battle. Right, let's go. I see, rather impressive. I can see why the chief praised you so much. Great, I'll take care of your team too. We can get underway. I'll be right behind you.
She should know that I'm the best.
We seem to be back in Sinnoh.
Oh great, the fucking dweebs. And Lilith makes it known that they are in fact dweebs.
Yes, Red? Oh, they want to fight? I was thinking about something. Go ahead, I'll follow you. Should only take a moment. Beg your pardon, you're not short of air, are you? We'll calm you down. Interesting, your threats match your reputation. Jesus Christ, what is...
After beating a couple grunts, we run into Team Goon again and dealt with them. We come across a familiar face, Narcissi, the one that we saw on our second mission near Snowpoint City.
Would you mind letting us through? We're in quite the hurry. Oh, you want to go to Spear Pillar? It's true. It's nice for tourism. For couples outings too. Really impeccable. But sorry, it won't be possible. I've been ordered not to let anyone through. Come back another day. But you can always try your luck at taking me on. I'm warning you, I don't intend to pull any punches. Even if we've already crossed paths with you in the cap. Oh, I see. Lady Claire made the same complaint. But that didn't stop her from beating me with her Dragon-type Pokemon. I know her. She's the Dragon-type Demon Leader. Yes, that's right. You seem very perceptive, Mr. Mercenary. I've changed my mind. I'm going to fight. Come on, get over here. I'm going to grind you to dust. He doesn't look like his normal self. I think we're gonna have to fight him head on. Not possible. All that training and hard work to lose here, no one will have the strength to stop you. Do as you wish. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna start training again. I can't waste my time here. To hell with their mission. In any case, my contract ends at precisely this time. On second thought, please. Why did your demeanor change when I mentioned Lady Claire? Is there a problem? Or do you have history with her? I admit my curiosity is misplaced, but I'm pretty close to her. That's why I'm so intrigued. She's not the type to harm others. She's just one of the best dragon experts in...
Something was wrong with him. He hated dragon types so much to punch someone for mentioning it. Once again, we smash the faces of Team Dweebs and meet Cyrus.
I'd like to ask you both a question. What would it take to break a human completely? Emotions, despair, disappointment. All these feelings stem from the emotions we feel at first sight. But today that's finally coming to an end. The spatial Pokemon Palkia, the temporal Pokemon Dialga. I'll be able to create a world of my own likeliness. Emotions are necessary. If there's no emotion, if there's no shock, if there's no reacting to sensitivity, then there's neither joy nor pain. And if you want to be free of your emotions, you must have real intimate knowledge of your emotions. A world without this nuance would be such a bore for human beings. Who would want such a world? I'm tired of having to repeat myself over and over again. It's not possible for you to understand the extent of my thinking. Red, we can't let him do it. I have no idea what's going on, but it has to be stopped. Team Galactic, stop. And that's an order. Oh. You're planning to destroy not just our region, but the whole world. And I can't allow that. Let me guess. Cynthia, the champion of the region, I presume? You're too late. See for yourself. With Dialga and Palkia under my command, nothing can stop me. That woman, no. That face. I've seen it somewhere before. You're trainers, aren't you? Did you get rid of the grunts at the entrance? Then I can trust you. I'll take care of stopping Cyrus. You see, young lady, once again, it's a side effect of what you call emotion. But so be it. Be part of your own demise. Come closer in the inevitability with your own eyes. Don't underestimate those Pokemon, especially since something even more serious could happen if we don't hurry. Alright then, let's go.
We then must face Dialga, which is pretty simple. Palkia, not so much. I had to head back and grind up Foxy because of it. There's some side quests in this game that can give you XP candies. And one of them, I am sick of grinding. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think I'm sick of it. I don't like it. But whatever. What? Yo, wait! Michael Jackson! Let's ignore that Michael Jackson was in the Pokemon Tower for dead people, okay? I also found a code online and entered it to get a Masquerade, which I named Afton. And of course that meant I had to grind it up. But finally, I was able to defeat it. And of course I had to bash Cyrus's head in as well. Well done, you two. It's all over now. I'm gonna neutralize this man and contact the... Well. I'm deeply disappointed, dear friend. God, not the Goon Squad again, bruh. Like, you got the Gooners over here, and then you got the new Gooners. Like, as expected, our famous dimension-crossing hero is also here. we meet again. Who are you? Come on, Mr. Cyrus, don't be so cold. I had put all my trust in your project, you know. I've allowed you to carry out your stupid plan in complete safety. It's true that something should have happened long before these trainers managed to save the day. What do you mean? Normally, there's a third mythical Pokemon, an entity representing antimatter. In the addition to time and space, we call it Giratina. You're well informed, dear master. It's in your blood, isn't it? Giratina. A certain person told me about it. But who and why? I should say, I've slightly modified the place where it'll appear. You can't have such an ability. That's beyond comprehension. So you're part of Team Kronos, I take it. Oh, look at that. I'm honored our reputation proceeds so far and wide, young lady. That said, I wasn't planning to expose myself like this. Originally, I was just gonna grab the residue from the red chain. I calculated that you probably failed, dear Cyrus. That said, your role here on Earth is over. And unfortunately, I cannot let another knowledge-cursed person go free. What the hell was that? Where's Cyrus? I gave him what he always dreamed of. A world without emotion, far from everything. Let's say he's in a different dimension altogether. But one thing's for sure, he's no longer in this dimension. That's horrible. You're monstrous. Interesting. You don't appear in my data. Who are you? You don't look like you belong here. Even more than our young trainer prodigy here. Face me if you dare. No, you could barely stand, and your team hasn't recovered from the fight yet against Palkia. There's nothing you can do. I'll take care of it. Taking on the role of heroine wouldn't correct what was done by one of your ancestors in the past, dear Cynthia. Don't be stupid, please. I only came here to take care of Cyrus. You should appreciate this moment, this victory. The whole region will know you as heroes. At least for the time being. Very soon, everything will change, and I, Spectra, will put an end to your respective dimensions. On that note, dear master, trainer prodigy, I'll say goodbye. And to you, stranger, don't ever interfere with my plans again. Next time, I'll act accordingly to get rid of you. You've been warned. Wait, who are you really? Excuse me? I don't understand. What does this guy mean when he talked about your ancestors? And how do you know all these things about legendary Pokemon? How does your face look so familiar? I'm confused as you are, unfortunately. I'll take it from what I've heard that you're not from around here. Honestly, I've considered that there are other dimensions, but I'm quite shocked to tell you the truth. If this man is able to control Giratina, we are in grave danger. That noise again? Don't worry. It's our ride. That means it's time for us to go. Red, we mustn't waste any time. We must absolutely make our report. Red and Lilith, right? I'm Cynthia. Pleasure to meet you. I have to hurry too. I don't know when this man named Spectra plans to return, but I have to be ready. Take care of you both. Once again, we came face to face with the boss of Team Kronos, Master Spectra. But for now, all we can do is leave. We make it to Looker where we again make our report. But even with so much shit going down, we've still got movement, baby! Ugh, I need to heal my Pokemon. What? Hold on. I'll show you great artiste traveling from afar just for you. Brother! Please! Hello, nurse. I'm so happy. Won my first fight with my Eevee, but he's a little weakened after his fight. Can you take care of him, please? I care about him and I don't want him to suffer too much. Well, my dear fan, see, I can do any job. Today I'm going to prove it right here, right now. Watch this demonstration carefully. The integrity of the mind, anything is possible. See for yourself. First step, just switch on the components in the unit. Never mind, small glitch. No matter, I'm sure it's nothing. For the second step, place one of the Pokeballs on the machine. And of course, this is where I have to be careful. Incorrect handling could damage the machine or even worse. Last step, make final adjustments to start the healing matchup. And... hey, what was that explosion? Well, why is there a burning smell? We have to evacuate the center. What a rash of bad luck. The machine seems to have a minor malfunction. The trouble is, the Pokeball seems to have been destroyed in the process. Well, that's too bad. It's showtime, dear friend. Have at thee. Time to say goodbye. Don't worry, we'll make sure to see each other very soon. But before that, here you go. Oh my god, I don't want these. Until then, I'm sure you'll spread the word of my darling Very soon, you'll meet the one who started it all. You'll have to witness the heartbreaking separation. You'll have to make the right choices soon. Between becoming the tyrant's valet or taking up the flag of the revolution. Damnation! Why does this keep happening? Will these visions never cease? Worst of all, I have no memory of what happened just now. I'm so mad. The Masquerade continues to have these weird visions. But what does he mean by the tyrant's valet and the flag of a revolution? But anyway, this dude who wants data battles us again. We beat him, and that definitely won't cause us problems in the future. He leaves for Cerulean Cave and wants us to battle him again, which we totally win first try. Apparently he was searching for Mewtwo, so we head up to it, but it attacked us. After defeating it, we get a call. Tell me, I'd like to ask you a favor. I'm sure you're in the middle of a mission, but can you meet at Route 11 east of Vermilion City? It's kind of urgent.
I'll wait for you there, okay? Your armband caught my eye. I remembered that you were in charge of investigating some strange phenomena. I'd appreciate it if you refrain from interrupting me in the future. No, sorry. Ahem. So I was saying, this man approaches me because he has a colleague who found an ultra wormhole and... Exactly. I called my colleague so he could rush and give me his opinion on this thing. And he rushed right through it. It's horrible. We've got to find him. He's our best man. The boss might kill me if he doesn't come back alive. But if I call you, it's because you apparently have already met him several times. And I thought it would be easier for us to go together. Not to deny that I really enjoyed fighting alongside you on our last mission. What do you say? Would you like to come along? Sure. I've already alerted a guard to come and secure the area. Whose idea was it to leave this area open to the public? Come on, Red. Let's...
We arrive in Mossdeep City in the Hoenn region, where apparently there's a person we've already met before. Anyway, this town has actually nothing until we walk into the gym, where we meet Maxie and Archie?
Never seen this shop trying to improve. Oh, is that your girlfriend? You're one hell of a trainer. Archie, you're annoying. I guess you're here to support your boyfriend, am I right? Not at all, I was just coming to get him. We've got if someone cuts me off one more time today, I'm gonna blow a fuse. Teaming up with her boyfriend to take us on? Just, I don't care about any of that, as long as they're respectful and follow the rules, unlike that other brat from earlier. Another person, you say? Alright, come on, enough chit chat, we're off. Don't you dare daydream about fighting with your girlfriend.
After taking them out quickly, I knew exactly who we were dealing with. I already saw the magma grunt outside, so at least we know we're dealing with Team Magma and Aqua. But if Maxie and Archie aren't the evil team leaders, who is?
Another trainer wants to challenge us. Red, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to warn you. These individuals were on the premise of hostages. I had to fight to get in here, but these two, they're too strong for me. I couldn't do anything alone. Of course. Did you really think you could beat us both? Poor girl. Seems another trainer wants to stand in our way, Wallace. What should we do? We've already wasted enough time on this sidekick. Very simple. We'll tie up loose ends where we can. No, they're far too strong. You won't be able to hold out. Damn! Don't bawl needlessly next to me. You're gonna pierce my eardrums. You seem to be having a lot of fun here. Oh. How about that? Didn't expect to see you here. I'm both shocked and disappointed. Well, just a little. Say you. Do you think we have time for your reunion? Put it on the back burner. No one told you that you could speak. Excuse me? Seems like you have a hard time hearing too, but no matter. I imagine you've been through this portal too. It's more complicated than that, but whatever. I thought I'd end up somewhere interesting, but then I ended up fighting these two lousy gym leaders. And now I'm here in the space center surrounded by incompetent fools. It's been a bad day, basically. By the way, if we can't get home, we'll have by stopping them. This must be the condition for the portal to appear. I see. There's nothing interesting here anymore, but what a disappointment. Silence! Steven, you do know what you want, but there's no way I'm putting up with these kids for another second. I've got things to do. Indeed. We're in a bit of a hurry. We'll have to take care of you. You really want to see which one of us is going to have a worse time? Wait, they're very strong and you... Stay where you are. I don't need any advice from you. Just watch quietly. Knowing you, you're not going to sit around and twiddling your thumbs. So here's what we're going to do. Don't you dare get in my way. Otherwise, I'll start with you first. Don't worry. I'll give you something to whine about. We completely destroyed them and got a portal to open up again. Just a moment. What do you want from me, again? Although you seem to be totally ignorant of basic politeness, I want to say the few words. In that case, keep it short. I haven't got all day. I'll give you 10 seconds. You're completely obviously jumping this portal when you didn't know what it was all about. But ignorance can be its own kind of courage. And you seem to be rather gifted as a trainer, given that your Pokemon have, if I may call it that. Although you're not really a big fan of your behavior, would you like to join our times elapsed? On it. That guy's a pain in the ass, just letting you know. We got a call from Looker telling us that our next wormhole was in Mount Moon. But first, it seems Basil needs a little bit of help. Well, I almost left without you. Did you fall asleep on the way? Well, here's the famous portal. The guy at the reception had a nerve not letting a mother through who just lost her daughter. Which is just crazy. Are you ready, Ren? We can go now. Alright, let's go. You got nothing to worry about. We get teleported to, I guess, old school Johto? Similar to the beginning of the game with old school Kanto. After I make my way through the route, I try to go into the cave only to be stopped by Silver. Hold my beer, I'ma handle this man's. I head into the ice cave where I totally do the puzzles right. and find Regice. And of course, like everything else in this damn world, I handle it appropriately. I found Basil, who was near the entrance with his... sister? Hey, you're really good, big brother, Basil. And I told you, I'm too strong. Did those trainers really think that they could beat me? Say, mister, is it true that Big Brother Basil is the greatest trainer of all time?
No, that's me. Fuck off, kid.
Got an idea. Why don't you confront the gentleman in front of us? Even though you told me you were stronger than him, I still want to see him fight. But don't you want to go home and find your mom? Besides, it's getting late and now I want to see you fight again. Listen, I hate lying as much as the next guy, so let's just let the truth show. We head back and they ask me to follow them, and then they just disappear. Like I can't find them. So sorry, I mean, you idiot. Oh, you're very good.
Oh my god, he's back. He's back. He's back.
For all you fucking know, he's just in the fucking mailbox. Didn't I just say he was in the mailbox? Oh my god.
Dude, I can't even look at plants. God forbid I do anything in this game.
Anyway, I finally found Basil. Huh? Why are you pulling that face? Brought you back to your mom. Everything's fine now. Suppose your services must be expensive. It's a good thing I saved up, isn't it, Lizzie? What are you talking about? We're not in it for the money, but we don't want your father to worry. You say? I don't want to leave. I want to keep playing with Big Brother Basil. But you know how hard Mr. Basil's work. He's very busy, and I don't care. I just want to keep watching him win. He's the strongest, and I love watching him fight. I wouldn't be bored all alone at home. Wait, Big Brother Basil. You stupid or what? I said we were never going to see each other again. But right now, I've got work to do. When I finished all of this, you'll come and see me take on the Pokemon League in the front row. I promise. Is that true? Ugh, I'm telling you, since when do I break my promises? Hey, well, it's agreed on one condition. You and Mr. Red are obliged to take this gift, the one I found when I was lost earlier. Stop giving me life orbs. I'm not going to use them. Thank you both so much. Take care of yourselves. Especially you, Mr. Basil. Yeah, well, that's fine. Got it? Come on, it's getting late. Let's go. Why are they making such a big deal of that is? No need to make a fuss. I just brought her here. That's all. It's no big deal. It was easy, in fact. But that's why I agreed to help the boss. The feeling of helping people. They look real happy. It's cool, I think. Anyway, I'm heading back. Take care of the report.
After the soap opera, I head to Mount Moon. However, someone isn't exactly super happy about what we've been doing.
Seen you've been through a lot lately. I want you to come at me with everything you've got. I need to check something. Without further ado, let's face off. Anyway, I'm supposed to stop you from interfering in other universes, am I? So fight as if the universe is at stake. Okay. I'm beginning to understand now. The reason you're so keen at jumping into any dimension, regardless of what happens next. You seem to have blind confidence that in your Pokemon, as well as your trainer abilities. Could this be the secret to your strength? Very good. Let me explain. But not here. We're going to my Crusader. It'll be much safer that way. Follow me, please.
Basically, Everett is from a different dimension and was big into quantum science and the multiverse theory. He perfected a machine called the Cruiser in order to travel to different dimensions. The first dimension he traveled to, he doesn't remember all too well. Although he does remember trusting someone with the formula that he used to make it all possible. However, this person had very malicious intent with the formula. But Everett explains using an Astral Shard, he was able to get back to his dimension. However, everyone that he knew in his past dimension passed on, and his name had been forgotten completely. Universes can be explained by two separate lines. Whenever someone passes through, the lines intersect. There should have only been the one intersection that Everett made. However, across the universe, there were hundreds. And this leads back to our universe, because all of the travel between universes has likely rippled into ours, causing all the Ultra Beast sightings, us weirdly going back in time, or to completely separate universes. He also explains that a variant of himself exists here. Basically, whoever's doing this is completely changing the whole multiverse, and we're at the center of it. Everett explains that the Astral Stone was unable to hold up, and because of it, it shattered across the multiverse. He asks for our aid in finding them. With the stone fully intact, we would be able to locate this mysterious person Everett met on his first trip. Anyway, we make our way into Mount Moon for our next mission. We head through the portal and make it to the Pokéball factory, which is located in Kalos. And wouldn't you know it, Team Flare Grunts are waiting for us there. But also, Team Kronos Grunts. With everything Everett was saying about the line's intersection, the only people we've seen consistently throughout the universes are them. At the end of the Pokéball factory was the two admins, David and Goliath. Side note, did you know if you look up who wins David's vs. Goliath, you get Nick Wilson, the Kentucky State representative, and also the Survivor winner? Yes, the season of Survivor named Survivor, David vs. Goliath, is more popular than the Bible story about a shepherd winning against a giant. You have to type out manually, who wins David vs. Goliath Bible. That's insane. I recommend looking it up if it hasn't already been patched. Anyway, yeah, they're not too happy and they challenge us to a battle. Luckily for us, I win every single time, so. I heard you're looking for a new way to travel between dimensions using the ultra wormholes, aren't you? Don't look so surprised. We at Team Kronos have ears everywhere, but no matter. This passion, this strength you possess, and that puts you in a place of service, Pokemon battles. Mr. David, everything is ready to go. We can now look forward to... I hate being cut off. As I was saying, you're looking for, isn't it? A Kronos bracelet? I have to ask you a question. Could you become even stronger in such a short time? Are there others like you? Trainers who are just as talented and passionate? Forget what I just said. Here, to celebrate your victory. I'd like to apologize, by the way.
Never face you 100% of my abilities. The fact is, I didn't want to hurt my brother. If he realizes that even his older brother is stronger than he is, he won't be able to take it. But don't worry. Next time we meet, I'll reduce your team to nothing, facing you with all my might, and no one will stand in the way of Master Spectra.
On our way up to Mount Moon, we were about to talk with the boss.
Red. Did you just get back from mission? How'd it go? So you bumped up to those Kronos grunts again. I suppose you come to report to boss? I better tell you about it somewhere else. Meet me at Route 25 near Bill's house. Make sure you're not followed.
We head up to Bill's house, where this whole situation was explained. Basically, everything Looker was doing acted against the International Police Station. The D-Squad was formed without any of the International Police knowing, and despite the secrecy, someone must have snitched.
Surprising reckoning skills. Oh. Well, what do you want? Well, looks like the whole team's here. Nice to see you again, Red. So what is interdimensional travel like? Beg your pardon? How do they... It wasn't Red who told the guy everything, was it, Lilith? Red would never do something like that. You're not even close. Red has nothing to do with it. Let's just say I've been doing my own thing. Shut the fuck up, bro. Did you think you were the only one investigating these ultra wormholes? Don't be stupid. You're starting to piss me off. You better start showing us some respect. Basil, stop it. There's no point. Guess you're the guy behind Looker's arrest. You're good at trying to hide what you want. I heard you call Looker Chief earlier, but then you instantly changed the way you talk to cover your tracks. Rather clever, but it's no use. The three of you are all in cahoots. Imagine you're having some of the same demands if you're doing this. Or maybe you have some other motivation behind it. Demands? Motivations? None. I think you've got the wrong idea. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the schemes pulled off by that incompetent Looker. You're insulting the boss right in front of us. Do you really think he'll let you get away with that? I'm gonna smash your face in here and now. Basil, that's enough. Stop right there. This guy needs to be smashed. You gonna let him insult the boss like that? After all he's done for us? Quite the contrary. I don't want you to give in to violence like him, because it would be giving him the upper hand. I will no longer tolerate you disrespecting that man in front of me. Scary. Even the most dangerous players never gave me such a fright. But seriously, there's no need to get carried away. Once again, it's nothing personal. To tell you the truth, I'm rather surprised that trainers are stupid enough to follow the instructions of a mere strainer, all the while putting their lives in danger. We don't have a choice, do we, you moron? Who'd save the world if we did? On the contrary, I was getting to that. I wish you wouldn't keep cutting me off. I also admire the fact that you're such courageous trainers, although I've yet to decide whether it's courageousness or recklessness. Every time we embark on a new mission, we have only one thing in mind, saving the dimension and the people in it, good or bad. A tourism? So that's what drives you this act? I'm willing to accept that. That being said, you should start finding out more about the person hiring you. What do you mean by that? Looker, as you call him. I scoured and researched several old newspaper articles about him, but it turned up nothing. Everything dates back to 2 years ago at the earliest. You know what that means? But it's only been 2 or 3 years since the boss arrived in Kanto, you idiot. You won't find anything of him. Keep quiet if you're going to keep talking for no reason. I'm really going to get him. I'm really going to... Basil, please. Let him finish. I'm aware he only recently arrived in Kanto. That said, no one mentions a single Looker in any way in the articles before in any region. I suspect it was a code name. But then again, nothing matched. There was no trace of a private detective or an agent acting as his own. He's able to access several years worth of police records, and according to my sources, we've discovered the identity of your dear Looker provided were forged. Do you understand what I'm getting at, do you? You look a little smarter than your other friend there. What a loser! Chief would be no matter. All the same. I respect your courage. That's why I've come to bring you this information. Do as you like. It's all the same to me. Just a moment. That said, you don't seem to be aware of what's happening right now in the other dimensions. Have you thought about it? What do you mean? Hey Lilith! You're not going to tell him everything, are you? It's supposed to be top secret. At this very moment, an organization is putting everything in place to strike across dimensions. You can imagine what will happen to our region if we refuse to intervene. In fact, we're on the very verge of finding a link between this organization and the ultra wormhole phenomenon in our region. Interesting. Tell me more. These people use a kind of device to travel between dimensions and intervene in several timelines. They're trying to do something, but we don't know what. This is why we put our lives on the line and choose to follow the chief. Now, without the chief, there is no dimensional squad. And without the dimensional squad, it's impossible to act and freely catch these criminals. Is where you land predetermined when you go through these portals? No, and I should know. We're going in blind and taking your courage in both hands. You're even more oblivious than I thought. What do you mean? How do you plan to catch these guys? As you said, they can move freely between dimensions, but not you. Also, you could find yourself in a universe totally opposed to our own, or bring something to a universe that could be harmful, and thus bringing the end of the world. Have you thought about it? You could have provoked a multiversal war if something goes wrong, and you're asking me to join you? Seriously? You're surprised that I spent all my time insulting your boss, but take a look. You're not even aware of what you're doing. If these lunatics decide to attack our dimension, and there's nothing we can do about it, then so be it. What is it? Is that it? What kind of cowardly talk is that?
You gonna let these guys turn over to our dimension? Turn a dimension upside down without even trying to stalk them? Do you want to let yourself die like that? Shut up, kid. You don't know what you're talking about. He's right, and deep down you know it. Your intelligence and reasoning skills could come in handy. You should use your ability to help us to save the world, not just for your own personal use. It's true that the danger of the multiverse is real, but we can't just let ourselves be taken advantage of like that and leave our universe and dimensions at the mercy of just anyone. We have to act, and if we accept the consequences, then we'll do it. You're all a bunch of fools. The world's not so rosy. People act on their own interests, just like the players at the game corner. They only want one thing. They want to make some money, improve their quality of life, and no matter how, they want to match someone's bet. No one acts out of selflessness anymore, the way you believe they do. What's more, you run the risk of creating imbalance between universes. It's stupid, and that's where you're wrong. It may be stupid and meaningless to you, but whether Red, Basil, or me, we take no satisfaction in having our names glorified for our actions. We just want to do everything so we can put our strength at people's services. This world may be corrupt, but it's not a lost cause. If we act together under a common cause, then great things can happen. You're the one that likes to thwart the chief's plans. You should be helping us protect the world. There's nothing stopping you from getting in his way again. But right now, we need all the strength we can get. I've heard enough. I'm going to have it proved that you're all on the wrong track. What, you want to fight? You bet. I'm your man. No thanks. According to my sources, Red is one of the best members of your feasible team. I don't want to deal with some small fry. You dirty bastard. Stop it, Basil. Let's trust Red. I'm sure he'll win. Pfft. No, Red's going to absolutely ruin this buffoon. No doubt about it for a second. How touching. You seem so sure of yourselves. Very good, but reality may be harder to accept. Show me that you have the strength to back up your claims. Easy battles. Pfft, he's not that bad, actually. But now it's my turn. Basil, please, calm down. You're just a bunch of careless buffoons who have no idea how dangerous the multiverse is. Even the three of you can't predict what will happen. I'll ask you only one more time. Vincent, right? With your ability to reason and your talent for Pokemon battling, you'd be a great help. So put aside your feelings and join us. Who knows? It could be your way to beat the chief fair and square, to prove that you're better than him by officially taking part in the investigation, right? Do what you want. I will not be participating in this madness. What a moron. So what do we need to do now, eh? I have no idea. Perhaps we should try to prove the chief's innocence, but that's impossible. First of all, you'd have to prove that the authenticity of your identity and try to deny the accusations of D-Squad, and I doubt anyone would listen. But maybe. But how about asking for someone in the league to help? Precisely. I was getting to that. Perhaps we can ask the League to intervene on our behalf. They know all about Looker. Unfortunately, we haven't solved his identity problem. If the members of the League find out, they're likely going to doubt the Chief too. And then, all will be lost. Right now, we have to split up to have a better chance. I'll contact Claire, Blackthorn City Gym's leader in the Johto region, since I already know her. I'll also take the opportunity to gather information on the strange fellow we met in that mission. Basil, you go to Viridian City and ask Blue for help. Be discreet, please. And you, Red, try to find a way to prove the Chief's identity. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use illegal means to sneak by the police database. With everything happening, I got my new task. And unfortunately, I knew who I had to ask. I head back to my favorite place on Earth, Silph Co, and talk with the dude again. You need my help? You've got a lot of guts. And why would I agree to help a guy who's connected with the Pokemon League? Need I remind you of my hatred for them? Something personal, you say. Interesting. What would you need? Creating a false identity for someone. I didn't know you were in the business for crime. That's quite something, coming from someone who was constantly getting in the way of when I was acting against the law. I refuse, so get out of my sight. Well, actually, I had an idea. I'll agree to help you, but only on one condition. I'd like to transfer the data you have on your Pokedex to me. That little jewel of technology contains data for quite a few Pokemon. It could speed up my research for the Ultimate Team, so what do you think? Perfect. Well, let's see. I need to get to the police system, as well as the prefecture register. Strange, my software tells me there was an entry in the police database a few weeks ago. Very strange. It all seems to have happened a long time ago. And what's more, the way he exploited the flaw in the system. This is unprecedented. Usually there's always a digital trace of a passage, even a simple hack by an expert. But here there's almost nothing, as if the method used was not from this world. You can take credit for surprising me on this one. I didn't know it was possible to hack like this. But no matter. Do you have an identity reference you could use so I could draw up a file? Whatever. It's your problem. None of my business, really. Well, that should do it. We should easily be able to prove this man's identity. I've also removed some identities of those morons at the Elite Four to make the deception more plausible by reprogramming their server, as well as the time of the bug, to be enough to justify their disappearance of his identity before I came along. Once we leave Silph Co, we head up to the police station. After Looker thanked us for getting him out of the situation, I revealed the Kronos bracelet. He asked Lilith and I in the meantime while he tinkers with it to go watch over the train to Goldenrod. Great. We head into the train station and get into the car. We seem to have gotten teleported to another dimension on the train. Oh, Red. Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'd also like to take this opportunity to give Mawile a fresh breath of air. Now, I had a bad feeling about this place for a while, as if something really bad was going to happen, and if we didn't make the right choices. But never mind, while we have time to waste here, how about a battle against us? Mawile seems to want to battle again, what do you think? It'll give us a good workout. We talked to Lilith outside, and she wants to battle, so I dealt with her. Then I turned my brain on, and realized we were in Goldenrod, and went straight to gamble. But of course we can't. Anyway, I decided to go to the radio tower, and got kicked out. That's not suspicious at all. Well, the last place to look is the gym. Is that it? Did you really think you were going to be able to stop me? I heard rumors about your famous Miltank, but it turns out you don't live up to his reputation. What is wrong with you? That's no way to talk to a fellow trainer. The fight wasn't bad, I'll have you know. I defended myself well. How dare you? You don't even deserve this badge. Your badge is just like your battle skills. Both are insignificant. You're such a... Well, look who's here. Just goes to show, even in the ends of the earth, I still unluckily have to run into you. And yet I have to fall back on you again for my tests. Who the hell is this guy? Your timing's perfect. I'll be able to show this brainless kid the difference between being an imposter and being a good trainer. And don't worry about me. My team has suffered no damage during my last battle. You're gonna fight in my gym without asking for my permission? Stop your crying and take a look at what a real battle between experienced trainers is like. Oh, I was not prepared. Interesting, your fighting skills really has evolved. Red, good heavens, why aren't you answering your decom, huh? You didn't get my call? Strange. That doesn't matter. There's a problem in Radio Tower, when the individual doesn't seem to want to listen, and he seems very insistent. By the way, I'm sure it's a member of Team Rocket. We need to force ourselves in, but they decided to storm the tower again. I don't know if this will be enough for us. Alright, listen, I'm trying to find some backup. I need you to see if there are any other people who can help us. I have no idea what they're up to, but I've always have a plan with them. It'd be foolish not to. When you potentially found, so join me at the Pokemon Center. I'm trying to work out a plan. According to Lilith, the suspicious people at the Pokemon Tower were Team Rocket, who were supposed to be dissolved a long time ago. We now need to get some new members of the team, and what better than the literal worst people imaginable? That, for some reason, are all here. With the Avengers assembled, we put together a plan. Well, you're able to find some interesting characters, I'll say. Anyway, we'll have to make do. Do you have a plan? If I understand correctly, you suspect that Team Rocket has invaded the radio tower, don't you? That's what Red said, idiot. Don't tell us you weren't listening. You're starting to really get on my nerves. Do you want me to raise your crummy gym to the ground? Go ahead and try. You paid me, and I'm a man of principle. But I don't want to get involved in another amateur operation, okay? So either you let things run, or I'm out of here. Beg your pardon? Me? Amateur? Let him do it, since he says he's so smart. We'll manage to lock up the chief after all. So here's the plan. We'll get rid of the grunt in the entrance, and do the same with the others inside. That's literally just going straight for the throat. Indeed. I like this strategy. Well, of course. You've got nothing in your head. All you can do is think about is fighting. I swear, I'll burn your crummy gym to the ground after this. There's gotta be another way too. We'll take the risk of negotiating with them. We'll put ourselves at the risk. Even if there's a negotiation, who's to say they'll wisely accept the potential offer? Knowing Red, it seems you all have to be relatively good trainers in battle, so there's no need to worry about potential threat levels. But if you have a better option that wouldn't be to endanger the rest of us, I'm all ears. That's what I thought. Anyway, let's hurry in front of the radio tower. We storm the radio tower and take out all the grunts, leaving the leaders left. They were trying to contact Giovanni, similar to what happened in the past, but we defeated them anyway. Well, it can't be impossible. Do you realize what you just did? You dare prevent us from contacting our own boss, Giovanni. You poor fools. Calling all units. Report immediately to top floor. Get up here now. It seems these dirty kids managed to wipe out your entire workforce in check. Nothing can stop us. So Fiora, I don't think you understand the situation yourself. Can't thank you enough for what you just accomplished. The charismatic Giovanni has managed to hear the message. God knows what would happen to us. That's right, you should have seen the great team I've got. Hey, wait. You're just gonna leave without saying goodbye? I get my end of the bargain. There's nothing more for me to do here. The day you return to destroy my gym, I'll be ready to take revenge on you. You irritate me. I don't care about your lousy gym. Even though I still blame you for what you did to the chief, I just want to thank you for your cooperation today. That's all I wanted to say. Don't trouble yourself. I didn't do this for you, but out of pure self-interest. My offer still stands. If you ever want to join us, you're delusional. Forget it. We're about to reach cruising speed, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this time there won't be any... Huh? But what the hell is that? Huh? Again? It's strange that we experienced the same phenomenon twice in a row. Could they have installed a tunnel or something like that? No, don't tell me it's... This is Lilith speaking. Oh, Chief, it's you. Huh? Unreachable. But my decom come and Red's were an ultra wormhole in the train tracks. Yes, we're moving more or less in the loop now. She disappeared? Yes, of course. Since we have... I'll tell you all about it when I get back, Chief. Everything's fine, don't worry. But I recommend you step up security measures and cancel the train by... cancel travel by train or any other means of transfer for the time being. Someone stole the transporter? But how? Very good, we'll be on our way immediately with Red. That's horrible. Someone just stole our transporter. Ugh, alright. I've been expecting you. Oh, been a while since I've seen you, dear Red. Just wanted to return this to you. Indeed, I was the one that broke into your HQ. That said, there's no way I was gonna let amateurs tinker with the technology that was beyond them. Who knows what might have happened, but no matter. I took the opportunity to analyze the device, and I was right. Inside the transporter, there's a microfragment of some kind of replica of the Astral Stone, which means that the enemy does have my formula, and that we're hunting the same individual. However, I'm not familiar with this technology, so I took the opportunity to draw inspiration from technology to improve my own device. Very soon, I'll have tracked down this Astral fragments scattered across space and time. So again, I suggest you do not talk to anyone about this. So forget the multiverse and its mercilessness to the naive. I'll be in touch very soon with more information. Until then, we give the transporter back to Looker, who programs it to take us to this weird location. Where are we? A basement? I'm having a little trouble breathing, and suddenly very cold. You're right, it's freezing. Ugh. I'm having trouble breathing too. What are we gonna do now? What's this? Who the hell are you doing here? We got lost in... Wait. Looks like the guy who sold the transporter. Catch him. He must not escape. This guy has important data on us. Oh geez, they're already aware of my presence, aren't they? Excuse me, but are you being chased? You got caught by Ragnarok. It's over for you. By Ragna what? This thing you got around your arm. That looks like the transporter, but rather an archaic version. You know what this is? Can you tell us more about this device? We're just looking for information in. The basement must be searched. Bring me that man's head. That's an order from Madame Serena. You don't mind if I borrow this for a moment? Let's see. Hey, you totally ripped it right off him. What's the point of asking them, huh? Looks like you got more than enough to make another trip. Perfect. If I send the coordinates here and synchronize the dimensions vertical with my own transporter, perfect, we're off. I see something. It's him. Catch him quick. For the Queen! In one of my hideouts. I was planning on escaping on foot and getting here by the route, but I'm actually quite surprised. I've never seen anyone use a transporter like that before. It's such an old model too. I suppose you must be from another dimension. He correctly deduces that we aren't from this world, using context clues that not even Basil can understand. He refuses to help us, even though we helped him get out, which makes Basil throw a fit. And honestly, in the only time he's somewhat useful, he mentions Team Kronos. Tracking down Team Kronos. They have transporters like this one. They intervene in dimensions and cause a whole bunch of problems. Let's see. Team Kronos. It's true that I managed to hack a report of one of those 7th morons. They use the strength of their legendary Pokemon to trigger certain events, but we don't know why yet. What did you just say? A few Pokemon? That's nuts. Yes, that's what I said. Is that a problem? Looks like he's in another world. I guess we'll just have to show him. It's a magnificent weapon you got there. A what? A weapon, you say? Is that how you treat Pokemon? Very interesting. I've never seen such a model. Hi, are you even listening to what we're saying? I think we can work something out. Here's what I propose. You leave me this specimen, and I'll help you get back where you come from. No, as a bonus, I'll even teach you how to use the transporters. What do you think? What, did he just lose his mind? What's he gonna ask for next? Mawwile's Lilith's best friend. You're really sick. Lilith? Hey, you're not actually going to... This is our only chance to... No, and no. You can't do that. I refuse. Hey, you there. Can't you see she's suffering? Stop right there. All I did was suggest an alternative, but that's up to you. Just a moment. No, Lilith. You can't do that. I'll give him one of my Pokemon instead. Forget about it. I refuse. This model interests me the most. Well, that's it, you bastard. No one knows what the plan would do there. Just talk to Mawwile as if he were a weapon, not an object. You're really gonna sacrifice your partner to save us? Do you see another solution? I don't want to interfere, but if you ask me, you won't survive this next dimension without my help. Once again, the rules here are totally different from anywhere else. As I said earlier, if Ragnarok finds you, they'll quickly realize you're not from around here, and you'll surely be eliminated. What? It's up to you, kid. Either leave me this model, saving your life, and that of your friends by returning to your dimension, or my sanitaries will show you the way out, and I don't have to draw a picture, do I? That's disgusting. You're blackmailing her. Well, it's all your fault. You're supposed to be aware of the dangers of traveling between universes, aren't you? Consider yourself one. Oh well. I'm sorry, if only you knew how much I loved you, and I'm sure I want you to know that. But no matter the distance, no matter how many realities separate us, my love for you will last forever. Grab, please. Activate that terrible device so we can go home. Chief is waiting for us. Lilith. Great. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Good luck with the rest. Farewell. My other half. I'm sorry I left like that, but I'm so sorry. None of this would have happened if I hadn't shown Marwell to that guy. Yes, I know if I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to come back here, and we wouldn't have been able to get all this information about transporters, but it still hurts to have to part with her. She's been with me every step of the way. And I know exactly how it feels to be abandoned in a world you don't know. For the moment, let's just go back to headquarters. They must be waiting on us to launch our final mission. I'll be alright, don't worry. Come in front of me, Red. Well, is everyone here? Red. Lilith. Basil. You're the best people in the D squad. You have triumphed over a great number of challenges. You, who are exceptional trainers, ready to give their all to save this dimension. The unknown awaits you. Some of you had to make great sacrifices to protect this dimension, but those sacrifices will not be in vain. You will triumph. Basil. You're an exceptional trainer who inherited the title of 3 Golem Slayer on your important mission. Lilith, the first member of the D squad. You made history as the first trainer to take on 3 legendary dogs. Red, you've triumphed over the leagues and mastered all the other regions. You've defeated mythical creatures, Dialga and Palkia, confronted and saved the Hoenn from disasters at the hands of Pokemon Kyogre and Groudon, and the list goes on. You're not the only hope of our world, but the best in our entire dimension. Are you ready to change the course of history? Always ready, boss. I'm ready. Alright, D-Squad, you only have one mission. Come back alive. Prove to me that I was right to put blind faith in you. Let the final mission begin. Red, activate the transporter.
We're finally here. The Team Kronos HQ.
Lilith isn't herself, to say the least. We storm the base and beat up all the grunts.
We make it to one of the rooms where the teleporter doesn't work.
However, the other 2 do, and we seem to be reunited with David and Goliath again. Red, I've been waiting for you. Don't mind the mess. I often tend to spread myself too thin. I'm surprised you managed to sneak into the headquarters. Also, I know your friends are with you. When I gave you that transporter, it was indeed so that you could travel back much stronger than before. I'd obviously imagined you bring more reinforcements, but whatever. You're here, and that's all that matters. I can finally face you without holding back. Master Spectra will finally reach his goal. During all your travels, all the missions you've carried to stop us, what have you learned? How does it feel fighting in different dimensions? You've fought battles that would never have seen the light of day in the first place. All these feelings that drive you to save your own dimension. Are you acting out of urgency or out of love for battle? You, legendary trainer of your dimension. Give me the answer for the last fight. Show me what you're really made of, Red. I should have saved. We win! It was a great fight. Thanks, Red. I hold no grudges. I have no hatred to you. On the contrary, this defeat is quite good for me. I have no excuse now. You're much stronger than I am. I can feel your determination in that last battle. I suppose you'll be trying to stop Master Spectra next. No matter what I tell you, you won't give up. I've activated part of the teleporter. You should be able to access it if you beat my brother. A word of advice, Red? Just be careful. Master Spectra is virtually invincible. There's only one person he fears. But never mind that. You'll see for yourself. I've seen your friends fight against the grunts. They exude the same passion as you do. The look in their eyes during their battle, it's the feeling you all possess. The desire to fight to the bitter end, even if it's all lost in advance. I wish I could have faced them too. But the winner triumphs while the lure crashes. Thanks again, Red. Farewell gift. One last thing. In the future, watch out for trainers representing the 7 colors. And thank again for rekindling the flame and battling me. We finally then go talk to Goliath.
Well, how about that? Did you manage to sneak in here without any trouble? I'm impressed. I must say you've earned my respect in this regard. You've always lived up to your principles. You've always tried to get in our way from the start, and you've never given up. I must applaud you for your audacity. That said, there's no way you're gonna beat me again. This time I'm gonna pulverize you and give it my all, and make sure you can't give up again. I'll show you what happens when I give it my all. Bring it, Red. Earthquake, we win. Gah, it can't be true. It's impossible! After all this work, all that determination, before it was my brother and now you, I can't bear weakness again and again. To hell with Team Kronos. Spectra is too strong for you anyway. I know for a fact he doesn't care about us. I went along with him knowingly because I was convinced there was something up his sleeve. For a moment, he took me and David in. But I've always felt that my brother got the preferable team. That's why I couldn't stand losing to anyone but him. All I care about is destroying you, Red. You and my brother. You can access that damn teleport controller. Do whatever you want. I don't care what happens. I'll find you. I swear, Red. I'll come back as your worst nightmare.
No one is standing in our way. We can finally go to Spectra and finish the fight.
Look who dares honor us with his presence. The living legend, the savior of humanity, Red. You're a remarkable trainer, I must admit. I had a feeling you'd end up here sooner or later. David kept informing me about the transporter he had given you. He begged me not to intervene so that he could take care of you himself. He and Goliath are my precious pawns, so I gave him that. Looks like he wasn't able to fulfill his role. They're no use to me anyway. You see, sometimes even if you have the will, it's impossible to reach your goal. I'm perfectly aware of that. Well, let's get down to business. I've never had a chance to be alone with you. I suppose you have an astronomical amount of questions about me. You're probably wondering what I'm up to, right? Well, it's very simple. This ultra wormhole intends to send me to the Kalos region, to a place called Geosench Town.
Geosedge Town, the location of the ultimate weapon. He retells us the tale of AZ. He wants to gain the infinity energy that is so prevalent in this universe. He plans to revive the ultimate weapon. However, across many dimensions, a host of heroes have already caught the Pokemon he desires.
You see, where I come from, Pokemon, those creatures you call them, they're not part of my world. It's all about humanity and technological process. But that's not all. Politics, money, and war are concepts of where I come from. All I want is to return to my dimension. But now I know it's possible for anyone to enter my dimension. I'm going to use the strength and power of the creatures from your world to protect my dimension from potential multiversal war. I suspect everything, Red. Everything. To be able to set up this project. Having said that, I can't go home at the moment. There's so many dimensions. It would take a stroke of luck for me to land in the right one. I had to acquire my own knowledge of the world that was totally unknown. I had to take risks. And today is another step closer to my goals. I'm off to Geosedge Town through this portal. There I'll meet the Pokemon of Destruction Yveltal. It's the last piece I need to equip myself with the most destructive Pokemon, and I'll use its power to destroy every other dimension and prevent anyone from intervening in mine. Put an end to this madness. So if your resolve is as strong as you claim, you're going to have to do everything in your power to prevent me from finding and protecting my own universe. I won't hesitate to eliminate you too. We took care of the grunts. Did you manage to catch their boss? I heard the sound of Ultra Wormhole just now. You must have escaped through it, right? Did he escape? The Ultra Wormhole, it's still here. Come on, hurry up, Red, Lilith. We gotta go. Hang on a sec. What is it, Lilith? We don't have time right now. Can't go with you. What, do you really think this is a moment to joke around like this? Don't be silly. You know very well I'm not the one for jokes. Why are you talking to us like that? What the hell is wrong with you? Red, Basil, I want to battle you here and now. Well, I can't believe this. She's gone crazy. Did you hit your head? I abandoned my lifelong friend in an unknown universe. How do you know I won't do it again? Hey, put your Pokéball away right now. Basil, I need answers. What answers are you even talking about? We're here on a mission. Spectra just took off to who knows where, and you... If you refuse to face me, no problem. I'll just have to attack first then. You're serious then. I can't think straight anymore. I can't even tell what's right and wrong anymore. I'm not sure I'm strong enough to protect anything anymore. I need to know. You too, Red. Don't hold back. She's actually serious. No way. Do you really think I'm joking? Heard enough, Basil. Enough of your childish attitude. If you don't want to fight, then stand aside. Take on Red, then. He'll give me the answer I'm looking for. Shut up. What? Yes, I told you to shut up. You really think we're gonna fight each other in the middle of a mission and put ourselves in danger? We won't become this strong by fighting each other. I don't know what to do, Basil. How would you feel if you were me abandoning one of your friends? You can attack me. I don't care what happens. I'll never fight you under those conditions. I see. You're a stubborn type. I know Red understands how serious I am. If you refuse to face me, no matter what. Well, don't do it. I have to force your hand, Red, by attacking you myself. God damn. Okay. Defeat D-Squad Lilith. I lost you again, Red, but oddly enough, I'm not sad about losing to you, Red. I even feel soothed. I'm a trainer strong enough to protect my Pokemon. Only by facing you I can be sure of that. And after the fight, I know that my ties are strong enough to withstand any ordeal. I'm sure Mole feels the same way wherever she is. I'm sorry, my friends. Take care of your Pokemon. Basil, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you too much, did I? Of course not. I'm taking hundreds of slaps. So are we good? You done with your little performance yet? Idiot. We'll never let you down. If you need us to vent to figure everything out, I'll be a man as soon as we get back from our mission. But we need to stop that blonde guy in weird clothes. And hopefully you find some lunatic who stole your mobile, I promise. Basil, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alright. D-Squad is bound tighter than ever before. Let's go see the other masked freak and get a move on. I have a feeling the Kronos imbeciles are on their way. Alright, let's go together.
We're running out of time, and because of Lilith's craze, we have even less. We track down the secret engines in the stone and head in. It seems all the grunts were instructed not to attack us.
Listen to me. You impose Lysander. You must stop him. If he ever uses that machine, everything may disappear. Again. Again? What do we mean again?
With AZ's warning, we head out to stop Lysander.
Here it is. The Pokemon of Destruction.
Yveltal! Everything is a success. Oh, there you are. Must be the last trainers who came to stop me. I've been waiting for you. Your friends soon realized that there wasn't much they could do against me. Red, he's really strong, I'm sorry. Ugh. Even with the two of us against him, we couldn't even scratch him. I barely have a Pokemon left. Did Sycamore send you, or was it Diantha? No, you're totally wrong, but you must be in cahoots with the other psycho. Again with this story. I don't know who you're talking about, and if I don't want to hear any more of this nonsense. If you're gonna stop me from activating the ultimate weapon, it's already too late. First, I'm gonna rid you. Nothing will stand in my way. I'm so close to my goal. I'll use by any means necessary to win. Dear trainer, I presume you also intend to stand in my way, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of you. And then you'll be my last victim before I give this world back to its eternal beauty.
We have to make sure he doesn't use the ultimate weapon, so we battle it out.
Oh shoot. Impossible! Simply impossible! No, that's not how I should think. After all, my victory corresponds to the activation of the ultimate weapon. So, this famous weapon. I've seen it somewhere before. It has to be stopped. If I remember correctly, this machine will... Yveltal! With all your power, you'll... Stop right there, dear Lysander. Oh, I've got stage fright now. I was expecting so many spectators for the grand finale. Dear Lysander, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Spectra, leader of Team Kronos. I'd like to know that I'm not here to stand in your way. Alas, I've come to steal this magnificent creature called Yveltal. Please allow me. What happened to Yveltal? What happened to the Pokemon you used to defeat it so easily? That Pokeball he used was so weird. It must have been invented by Team Kronos. Enough. I won't let anyone get in my way. I'm going to reduce this region to nothing. If I can't have the ultimate weapon, then no one can use it. You're so keen to monopolize the strength of this creature. I offer the opportunity to experience it for yourself.
Use Oblivious Wing.
Red, Lilith, old man, look out. You think I'm going to run away? The beauty of this world, this Pokemon, everything belongs to me. Ugh. Where's the redheaded guy? Don't tell me. Yveltal exterminated him. Still, I can still see people disappearing before my very eyes. Powerless to do anything about it. Lilith, hang in there. Well, what's the matter with you, D-Squad? I thought you came to arrest me. Are you already on the verge of giving up? No, I'll fight you if I have to. Yveltal. Basil, no! You got some very good reflexes, young man. Managed to dodge the attack at the last second. Last one won't miss. Are we really going to lose and disappear like this? He's right. I've been powerless from the start. Totally powerless. Watched my friends die before my very eyes. Powerless to do anything. I lose everything I've got once again. Is madness starting to creep on you, dear anomaly? Red? I knew you'd stand up eventually, Red. In that case, I'm going to have to seriously take care of you. Hurry up and heal his Pokemon. I'd like to challenge him at his full potential. But do as I say. Would you rather I put an end to your fainted friend for good too? Spectra, you really are the worst kind of trash. Red, you really think you could take him on? I'm sorry, I'm not up to it. Once again, I've been letting myself down lately. But when I'm by your side with Basil, I can still feel a tiny glimmer of hope. So I'll leave it to you. You're my last hope, and the only chance of falling my while. I want you to promise to win. I know you can do it. My heart tells me so. How adorable, but this will be your time to say goodbye. I can understand your motivation, you know. But as soon as I said before, Red, it's your world or mine, and I can't blame you for wanting to defend yours. That said, I'll do my utmost to defend mine too. Your role is finally over. So get ready for your final battle. Here and now we decide the fate of our respective universes. 2 men, 2 universes. Only one chance of survival.
And even with this dude spamming legendaries, and I mean spamming, he has a full team of legendaries except one. I finally defeated him. Let's go!
Prestigious, you're one of the best heroes I've faced so far, but you happy you managed to beat me? Are you happy you managed to foil my plans? Don't be so sure, Red. Did you really think I hadn't considered the possibility? Even with the 0.01 chance, I always planned for everything. Everything! This feeling. It's as if someone is watching us. You'll need a lot more to defeat me. Haven't you noticed? I attacked you with only 5 Pokemon. Red! My ultimate ally has been here all along. So appear and put an end to this futile fight. Red, watch out, he's going to show you the meaning of despair. Hoopa! Oh no, I don't have any Pokemon. Sucker Punch. Wait, we killed it. Red! You did it! You beat Spectra! I knew you could do it! And now... Hang on. Why is Hoopa still there? You're all fools. Did you really think that was all Hoopa was capable of? It's endless, Red. We're gonna die here, aren't we? You're finally starting to be rational, dear anomaly. I didn't think it would come to this, but I have awakened Hoopa's full potential to exterminate you all. This little being is the source of all my powers, but explaining it to you would be a big waste of time since you're gonna die here. Hoopa, awaken your true nature. It's a monster. Look at your friend. She's in shock. She's finally able to figure out what lies ahead. Oh, this all got 110% worse. Psychic type is still weak to dark, and we have dark type moves, so... Oh, and we send out Snorlax. Oh. Alright, Afton, you really gotta survive for quite a while. We need a Sucker Punch. Doesn't do anything anymore. What do you mean that doesn't do anything anymore? We might be over here. Play Rough has gotta do a lot. Oh! Yo! We did it! Hoopa was defeated by people as repulsive as you?
Red.
Red! Red! Let him go right now. You've lost, Spectra. It's all over. You think so? Did you really think I was going to come unprepared, you silly girl? Did you really think I was going to throw away all these years of effort for individuals like you without having prepared myself properly? I still have my transporter. Do you know what that means? What are you going to do with Red? If it's the only hope of saving my dimension is to disappear, I won't disappear on my own. I'll take Red with me. We'll both sink into another universe. Both our universes will be lost their heroes. And then? No, I can't let you do it. Don't make me laugh. You've been paralyzed with fear from the start. You're useless. I'll never allow another universe to live peacefully when mine is just begging to be saved. So this time, no, no! I don't want to lose another loved one. Farewell, dear anomaly. I'll wander off to the eternal void with Red for eternity. Red! You've gone too far, dear benefactor. That voice. You're here. I found your last, my dear. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hope everything went according to plan. But what is this? You seem surprised, am I right? You there. What does this all mean? What the? He's being sucked into the portal. No. No! Why? Why intervene now? Your intentions make no sense, dear Scarlet Queen. Do you really think I haven't noticed? From the start, I knew everything. I could see everything, as you might have guessed. And despite your elaborate plans, you've worsened the major incursions across the multiverse. Don't expect any leniency from you. You poor fool. Your so-called project to reunite the universes is pointless, and you know it. Your greed is a reflection of your emptiness. Useless to reason with the being whose soul has already collapsed in on itself. I anticipate everything you are going to do now. You've only delayed my project slightly, that's all. On that note... Ah! The portal's swallowing whole. Red, we have to get out of here. You! I despise you. You and your little bodyguard with this little gift you've inherited. Why to seek to unite the universes? What a waste! Our timeline has already been completely destroyed by all our interventions. It's true. The timeline of our universes are intertwined, creating a paradox after paradox. But you're the threat that we need to eradicate to protect this universe. Their role in the story is not over yet. It's all your fault. If you're the so-called savior you embody in our universe, you have taken me back to my original universe. Poor man. I can't despise you. After all, you're just a result of an incursion between universes that have already disappeared. The being you thought you embodied now never really existed. You're a completely different character in your home world. Sure, you have a similar name and appearance, but today your role ends here. Ah! Red? Basil? He looks stunned. Is everything alright? Red, that look. You look troubled. What just happened? What happened to Spectra? And who is that person? Once again, I had to intervene. Excuse me? And this trip, which allowed you to discover that there were several possibilities. Different worlds, other universes, other rulers. This atmosphere. I can barely speak. I can't move. We meet at last. It's been an eternity. I've been waiting for this moment. I saw it, in my dreams. But never fear. We'll meet again. You and I, very soon, at the same time as the ultimate advocate, and then, together, we'll be actors at this meeting. I can see the incomprehension in your face. Fear, too. But all those sensations are legitimate. Fear, then my existence. Fear, then our next meeting. Who knows, perhaps the possibilities have enabled you to avoid the loss of these people. Do you think you chose the best options for those available? Think about your actions. Don't forget that there's a being out there who judges your every move. But rest assured, I'll be the one saving you from this being. To free you from your fears and final judgment. This one to do away with God's will. The one to overcome her doubts of her people. And the voice of the forgotten. The blaze unharmed.
I am the Scarlet Queen.